Supper's ready. Come on, y'all. Been slaving over this for hours.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, tjis, we thank you so much for this bountiful harvest of Domino's, KFC, and the always delicious Taco Bell.
Now that's a Thanksgiving Day spread. Even if your holiday meal does not resemble a scene out of Talladega Nights, chances are you'll be overloading on great food. But surprising research offers some good news about your health on this day of gratitude. Giving thanks really can pay off. New York Times science columnist John Tierney is with us. John, good morning.
Good morning.
Gratitude. This is a very big word, but it's also a very powerful thing, isn't it?
Right. I mean, psychologists love Thanksgiving because there's a ton of evidence that just giving thanks, being grateful is good for you. I mean, it makes you happier and more optimistic. It makes you kinder to other people. And it even improves your physical health. I mean, it's weird that the more you count your blessings today, the more blessings you'll have in the future. It almost sounds like a Ponzi scheme. But it seems to work. There's really a lot of evidence.
And you're saying, let's talk about this evidence. There's really science behind this?
Yeah, they've done lots of experiments, some of them in which people keep a gratitude journal where they'll write down 5 things that they're grateful for, and just once a week. And then a couple months later, they found that those people are happier, they're more optimistic about life, they have fewer physical problems, they're exercising more, they're just feeling better about life in general.
It can also have an impact on relationships, can it?
Right, it makes people nicer to each other. I mean, gratitude, it's an emotion that takes you outside yourself, and it makes you think about your relationships with other people. And as a result, people tend to be nicer. They've done experiments where when people just do a small act of gratitude, later on when they have a chance to, when someone is aggressive against them, they're nicer about it. They don't retaliate quite as strongly. And that could be a big help at the Thanksgiving table.
Well, yeah, I want to know. We're talking about the Thanksgiving table here. Is how do you have this conversation with your kids? How do you engage your children to be more grateful? And you're saying it has real benefits for them.
Right. I mean, there's some evidence that, that it makes them happier and it makes them get better grades in school. I mean, having them count their blessings, just think what they're grateful for, have them write thank you notes, and not just for presents. I mean, just writing a note, it's a great exercise for a child or adult to just write a letter to someone who did something nice for you. You might even deliver it to them. But, I mean, kids today spend so much time thinking about stuff they don't have. They want the latest gadget, the latest clothes. If they can focus more on what they do have, they'll be happier.
I was never very good at writing those letters, I have to say. What's the difference between being grateful to someone and feeling indebted to them?
Well, grateful is good. Grateful is a positive emotion. It often makes you want to be nice to other people. But indebted is this feeling, it's a negative feeling, like, oh, he did that for me, now I have to do something for him. And it really doesn't produce those kind of benefits. So when you do something nice for someone, don't expect them to pay you back. Do it because you want to do it, and maybe they'll do something nice for someone else.
Can you cultivate more of this gratitude in your daily life?
I think so. You can, just on Thanksgiving Day, you can tell people things you're grateful for. And on my family, after I wrote about this, one reader suggested keeping a gratitude tablecloth at Thanksgiving.
Oh, really?
You put it down, and everybody writes down 3 things that they're grateful for. It was a really nice exercise. I think people felt better for it.
That is a great idea.
Yeah. Then the rest of the year, you can keep just once a week, write down 1 sentence, 5 sentences of 5 things you're grateful for once a week.
Sean,
and they find that improves your...
Well, I just want to say, we thank you, John.
I'm grateful to be here.
We're grateful you came and share your Thanksgiving with us.
Well, ahead, extreme